What's up, YouTube? That's Gabby. Talk to him, talking to him, and I'm gonna keep talking to him. All right, y'all. I am going to read something to y'all that only a few will have to get if y'all watch the movie The Devil's Advocate. So I've seen that movie probably twice, The Devil's Advocate. And I was watching if I'm saying her name right, Freya, YouTube. She talk about spirituality and she talk about a lot. But I had to do something that she said she did, and I did it, basically manifesting. So I manifested something, not realizing it wasn't good for me. And everything I wrote in here says nothing bad about darkness or the enemy or nothing bad. So just really pay attention to what I read out loud that I wrote and resemblance of the movie The Devil's Advocate, but I'm gonna break it down to y'all. So this is April 7th, 2026. So this year, April 7th. And it is April 28th right now. So April 7th, 2026. Today is April 7th, year 2026. I'm going to the cancer center at HCMC and I will pass by people, yet someone will stop me and give me $2,000. This person is an elder man with a gifted heart. I am going to get his contact, not to reach me daily, yet to keep me in his prayers. This random man that will see my potential, soul, and kindness is not giving me money because I need it, yet to gift me with possibilities he already saw in me. Today will be a day of change where I am no longer hiding myself because of others. I am a child of God, Yahweh, and I shall be seen by everyone who laughed, doubted me, counted me out, and placed me in the back of the line. This man will pass me every time I grow and have removed all doubt from my mind, soul, and heart. All tears are worth crying. Yahweh uses it. So I basically manifested this complete stranger. Someone I never met. Someone I never saw until I started working this job. Someone I never expected. This man I passed at my job, every time he passes me, it's always a hi, how you doing? And I give the same. I always come with good intentions, good energy. And I feel like he saw that in me. He saw something in me besides what I was just working and doing. So he saw me beyond just working a job. I don't know how he knew that I'd done music. I don't know how he knew that I had a career in music. Confirmation, y'all. I don't know how he knew. I don't know how, but he knew. And if y'all watched The Devil Advocate, before the movie started, the guy that was a lawyer, he went to the bathroom and was washing his hands and washing his face, but then he looked in the mirror and everything that he saw, once he would have got that man that done wrong out of basically going to jail, he saw everything already play out. So him becoming a multi-millionaire, basically, having a nice house with his wife, getting so much money, and he saw that already before it happened. Before he sat down in that chair in court, he saw everything play out in his eyes. And this was a good man before he chose or thought about making the wrong decision. So as I was writing this, if y'all heard me, I said a man gave me money. And he constantly comes and show himself to me every time I remove doubt from my life. Basically, every time I remove it, what did I say? Because of others, I am a child of God, Yahweh. Basically, he came in my life. Mind you, I didn't know this man at all. Let me make this very clear so I'm not just all around. So the way I manifested was a man. Okay, I was at work and I was on the 6th floor. Yes, the 6th floor. And I work around elderly people, all elders. And I was a housekeeper for them, for their building, to keep it clean, nice and tidy, you know, the regular thing. So that day that he said what he said to me was the same day I didn't go back to work. Not because I got fired, not because I quit. It's because I was being relocated. But hear me out when I say this. Hear me very clear when I say this. It's not a coincidence because I don't believe in coincidences. I feel like my God, my source took me out of a place that somebody saw the potential in me, because it was beyond just seeing a potential. He saw that I had this light to me that he wanted to take and just take and just take. But hear me out. As I was on the 6th floor, and I'm this is my last floor. It's about going on 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm on the 6th floor, and I'm tidying up, cleaning up, sweeping, wiping stuff down. And this man that I normally see walking around ended up coming up. He walked in the room that I was in. It was nice. It was so beautiful, y'all. It was something like I could like imagine living in, like if it was my own place. Not saying I don't love my place, but I love my place. But I was up there on the 6th floor and I was cleaning. He walked in with a cup to pour water in from the fridge, where you place the cup there and then water come down and, fill his cup up. And he started talking to me, because I'm so like, if you don't speak, I'm not finna speak to you. But I always welcome people with good intentions. Like I give them a hi or a smile or something, or a head nod. That's just me. So he turns. And mind you, I don't know this man. I don't know him. And what I wrote in here was so direct and so clear to what I manifested that this man said to me that threw me off. And it only hit me just yesterday when I was watching the video. Like, God work in mysterious ways. It's crazy. He turns and he was asking me, he started talking. We were just chatting about little stuff like, basically, I think it was like how long you've been working here for, even though he's seen me, but he never seen me because I was just so recent working. So he turns to me and he say, I see the potential in you. Mind you, I wrote that exact word in this notebook. He said, I see the potential in you. I see you going far than just doing this here. And he say to me, what really caught my attention was, I want to talk to you more about how I can help you with your career. Correct me if I'm wrong. This could be just a genuine man willing to help a complete stranger out because he see the potential in them, beyond just who they are or beyond just like the outer appearance. He said those words to me and I got so excited. And I started thinking about, I literally just wrote this down. I literally just like, is this God telling me like my life is about to change? My life is about to flip around for all good. And it's like, no. God removed me from that building because God saw what I couldn't see. And I started talking to my girlfriend more and more about it. Like, about this situation. Mind you, this man was on the 6th floor. The 6th floor is the biggest floor. And I mean, where it's wider. It got more appliances, bigger appliances, more to see. They got a nice view of the outside and the lake and everything. It was so pretty. I even got photos of it in my phone because I'm like, okay, I got to take a picture of this because this is so nice, just to like a remembrance, just to remember, And I was thinking to myself, like, what if God removed me because this wasn't a good man? What if God took me out of a place because he saw what I couldn't see? The fact that a complete stranger comes to me, tell me about myself, that he see the potential in me, and he tells a complete stranger that he wants to help me more about my career that I never, ever, I don't know this man, that I never told him about. I said one thing, that I do music outside of work. Like, that's my full-time job. I make money off of what I do. And it may not be the money that you see celebrities make, or money that you see somebody stream one song and 1,000 to 200,000 monthly listeners. No, I have a calling. I have a message to do what I do, and everybody's not going to be where you are, and everybody not supposed to be, because everybody have their own level of success, and it's supposed to line when they align. And I just feel like what I've been doing within myself, what I've been teaching myself, unlearning all the things that was learned to me, all the things that was taught either in school or with family. This is bigger, and this is beyond just what I'm trying to say. I feel like that was a move from the devil's advocate. Mind you, in the movie Devil's Advocate, he basically tried to convince the lawyer to let this free man that done so much wrong, to people, to women, free. So another lawyer tried to change his mind on what he already had planned. But the enemy, I don't like saying but I already said it. But the devil it's like a disguise people have on, but their intentions may look good on the outside, but on the inside, it's something we can't see. Only few will see. And I was so blinded by seeing this man for who he truly was, seeing this man for what he can truly do. And not saying like this man had money. And money is the root of all evil. I don't care what nobody say. You can have $1 million, $200 million, and you can still feel like crap on the inside. You can look good on the outside, but the inside is just not it. So when I tell y'all this man came to me, told me about my career and how he can help a complete stranger with her career and how far she can go, that shook me to my feet. Meaning, in a good way, I was so excited. But then something just yesterday hit me when I was watching a movie. How I thought about the Devil's Advocate. I literally wrote everything good in this, everything good that this man could give me, but was so blinded by what he could possibly do if I would have walked in. If I would have chose to go back, if I would have fought to go back to that position, back to that location. And maybe a lot of people, this may go bypass a lot of people's heads, but this is for real. I manifested something. And it came to tuition. It came to reality. It came to my eyes to see that this was not God's doing. This was me manifesting something good. God was like, not God, but just as much as God worked, the enemy worked too. Just as much God listens, the enemy listens too. So as I was writing this, the enemy was taking note of, I'm going to bring somebody into this girl's life to try to change her life around and take her light from her. If anybody know me, I come with soul. I come with gifts. I come with blessings. I come with so much light that I can walk in a room, people that look 10 times better than me, and I can come in. I'm not saying this to be cocky. I'm saying this to be real. I can come in with some shorts on, some sandals on, no socks, and a sweater. And my attention to people. So I may gain people attention and get intimidated. And they will get intimidated by me. It's not because of who I am, or it's not because of what I look like. It's not because of what I carry. It's how I carry myself. It's what's inside of me. And anything you have that's light included, God included, source, this dark intention will tend to take that from you. So I want people to really be mindful and really think about how y'all manifest out here. Because I wrote something good. Nothing in this book says anything bad. I even said kindness. Keep me in his prayers. Mind you, I said random already before. This random man that will see my potential, soul, and kindness is not giving me money because I need it, yet to gift me with possibilities he already saw in me. This man, the enemy, and I'm not saying, but when you tapped in and you tuned into a lot and something clicking you and you can't unsee what you saw, you can't unfeel what you felt, there's no going back from trying to change what your intuition already told you. Because you know your heart to speak to you, your mind to speak to you, but also your intuition, your gut to talk to. You know, people can do a lot of this all the time. Tell you what they can give you, how they can treat you. But it's something that was so eerie. I gave him so like full eye contact, didn't look away. And he was just talking about how he wants to talk to me more. He wants to help me with my career because he see the potential in me. He see that I'm a good person, how I should be doing more than just what I'm doing now. And that day I heard that from that man was the same day I did not return back to that location. God took me out of something that could have brought me down in something. God lifted me up out of a position that this complete stranger could have brought me down in. So yeah, I could have had money. Yeah, I could have had cars or a bigger place or whatever the case may have been. He could have gave me all of that. But he could have also took my soul, my light from me. That's why so many celebrities now, you don't see them who they was in their past. You don't see their young, beautiful skin glowing. You see a lot of them like how they used to be healthy, and a lot of them like dried out and small, and they acting weird in interviews and podcasts, and they talking and their music changing. It's the enemy. The enemy wants your light. The enemy took their light. So now they have no soul. And that's what the enemy tried to take from me. But God said, not my anointed one, not my chosen one. This man saw the light in me, the light that I carry. He didn't see just the physical form. He was looking at my aura. He was looking at what he can take from me and what he can give me. Because maybe he did see, not saying I'm poor because I'm not, but not saying he didn't see a child who didn't have a lot of money, or a child who didn't have this, or a girl who needed more of this. He saw all the things I didn't have and was going to give it to me. But he was also going to take from me. Take my soul, take my light. That's why I want to make this so clear to people. When y'all writing and y'all manifesting, this was just a wake-up call. And I was going to do this video yesterday, but I was so drained. I was so drained from so much that I just rested. I just rested. I felt so much yesterday. But now I'm doing this because I want to open somebody's eyes to, yes, somebody can give you good things. Yes, somebody could to give you gifts and buy you this and buy you that. But watch their intentions. Their intentions may seem good on the outside, but the tensions on the inside is not what you would expect. So just be mindful of how you put in yourself out there. Because I never walked in this building with like, I'm better than nobody. I never walked in this building like I'm less of who I am walking in here. I never came or entered the building like I walked in as myself, my light. Every day I would speak to somebody. Even there would be elderly people where I was like, hi, how are you? I would get nothing. And I'm still good. There were times where I would say, how was your day? I'll get nothing. But it wouldn't make me feel no type of way just because of the light I carry. I'm always love. Y'all, I want to see people do good. I want to see everybody do good. But people don't know that. They may hear it come out of my mouth, but once you see me in person and y'all see the intention that's pure, it's people that's willing to carry their light so far that they're not willing to see nothing bad happen to nobody. They're not willing to see nobody suffer. They willing to give and feed everybody, and that's just me. Because best believe if I had it all, like a lot of people have it all, I'll give it like I had it all. But sometimes I come to realization you can't make nobody understand who you are on the inside because it's not for everybody. Some people may see your potential. A lot of people may see your lights and they want to dim it. And that's what this man tried to do to me. And I know I'm not tripping because the way I just broke that down was like, this was literally like the movie. I seen my life flash before my eyes when he said, the fact that when he told me that, I was thinking about this that I wrote. April 7th, year 2026. I was literally thinking about all the good things I can have in life. You know? But something clicked to me yesterday when I was watching it. Like, this man tried to take my life from me. This man tried to take my soul. So just be mindful of who you willing to share or who you willing to let in, because sometimes the people you let in are not good people. Sometimes the people you expect wouldn't do anything to you would do something to you. So all love to the people out here that's being thoughtful of who they are and not just thinking like they better than anybody, because nobody is better than the next. We all have our faults, we have our wrongs. But it's like when somebody see your light, somebody see your potential, they would try to do anything in their power, and they're not good. They would do anything in their power to try to take that from you. So I want this message to be about how being mindful of who you are, your light, protect that. Hold on close to that. Because you can tell anybody anything about you, will they believe it? Only the dark will see it. Majority of the dark will see it. But the light will always stand for it. Meaning, the dark will see your light and try to take it, but the dark will see your light and try to take it, but the light will stand for it and walk with you everywhere you go. So don't just say yes to everything. Don't just see your life change in a snap of a finger and expect to have it all. It's that easy, yes, to some, but I'm not that. I will do anything to fight for my soul, fight for my light, fight for my ability to see straight through the truth. So on that note, and that being said, stay safe out here. Be careful and be mindful of you, because you know who you are. They might not. Same way God works, devil works too. But my opinion, God worked 10 times harder. So stay blessed. And on that note, I'm gonna get back with y'all. That's Gabby. Talk to him, talking to him, and I'm gonna keep talking to him.